Now I want to get into the meat of what massage is and how it's done. First of all, I want you to understand when somebody's in the kitchen, they use these things. They use a spatula for cooking. They use the spoon for stirring. These are tools, right? They're tools that they use in the kitchen. They take their hands and they use the tools to do the work. Well, if you're a mechanic and you have a pair of these is a tool. It's a pair of pliers. And you use pliers to do things. This is a tool. Well, in the world of massage, this is the tool. Now, this is not what does the work. What does the work is the arm and the shoulder and the weight of the body. That's what does the work. This is simply the tool. So the first thing you need to learn is that these little tiny muscles right here, these little muscles aren't as big as this muscle. Look at the difference. There's that little muscle and that big muscle. Which muscle do you think could do more? Well, the big one can do more. So we use the hand as a tool. So when we're doing massage, we take the hand, and you can take your left forearm and you can take the pads of your right finger and you can start rubbing across the muscles. You start rubbing the muscles. And as you rub the muscles begin to unravel. Now in tape number 4, I'm going to go into this in great depth. So I want you to follow along with me. This is the tool. Now we use the finger pads, we use the thumb, and we use the knuckles. These are our tools. Now you see when I'm using the finger pads, how much work is my hand, how much energy is my hand putting at? I'm going to tell you, not any. Where is the energy coming from? It's coming from my arm. My arm is doing the work. And when I teach you this, I want you to understand this. The bigger the muscle, the easier it is for you to massage. Now, I did 70 hours of massage a week for 5 years. And most people say, that guy's a nutcase. Nobody does that. He's a liar. Well, they're wrong. But I'm going to tell you how I did it. I used my legs. And my legs did most of the work. Now, you see, I'm rocking. How much energy do you think I'm putting out from my waist, above my waist? Not any. I'm just rocking. I'm letting my body weight do the work. Now, what is the tool that's doing the work? It's my hand. My hand is the tool. Now, look at my fingers. My joints aren't all puffed up, are they? That's over 30,000 hours. Because I must know something other people don't know, because look at most massage folks, their joints are all swelled up and big by the time they've done 10,000 hours of massage. The average full-time massage person works 20 hours a week. Now, 20 hours times 50 is 1,000 hours a year. Well, I've done over 30 years of massage in less than 15 years. How did I do that? I must know something they didn't know. And I'm going to teach you that. So if somebody tells you, hey, he doesn't know what he's talking about, say, well, he's got 30,000 hours. Do you? So here's the story. The tool is here. Now, when I'm doing the stroke, I spent many years in martial arts. And what I learned in the martial arts was to go through and not stop at. So if I'm going to throw a blow and I'm hitting here, my blow is coming to here. I'm not stopping here. So when I'm massaging, I'm doing the same thing. I'm not reaching here. I'm reaching over here. So I'm sending that energy through my fingers, and my fingers never get jammed up because I'm always reaching past them. I'm using my thumb. I reach my thumb all the way up to here, but it doesn't reach that far. So where's that energy going? Right through my thumb. So I'm reaching past my thumb. So my fingers never get crunched up. Well, if you understand this little bit, you will be better than probably 90% of the people out there that are doing massage, because nobody's ever taught them this. This is fundamental, simple truths. That's what it is. So when I'm using my knuckles and I'm working on a muscle, I'm unraveling the fibers. And number 4, I'm going to explain that in great detail. You're going to see it. I'm unraveling the fibers. Well, when the Pilgrims landed in Massachusetts, they met some Native Americans. And the Native Americans talked about 2 blood systems, the red blood system and the white blood system. Now, in 1961, our brilliant educators finally learned that there was a white blood system. I mean, the Native Americans knew about it centuries ago. So what's the difference? Well, the red blood system is a red blood cell. The white blood system is the lymph system. Now, I want you to understand this. This is super important. Our body is what? 70% water? Liquid? And 80% of that is either lymphocytes or leukocytes. That's lymph, the same thing. When it's in the red blood system, it's called a leukocyte. When it's in the white blood system, it's called a lymphocyte. It's the same cell. over 80% of 70%, 8 times 7 is 56, right? So over half of our body is lymph cells. We didn't even study them until 1961. What do you think makes muscles stay soft and flexible? The white blood system, the lymph cells. And the lymph cells sliding between the fibers, making a single column of lymph between the fibers, make the fibers soft and flexible. So when we massage the body, what are we doing? We're unraveling the muscle fibers. We're letting the lymph come back through, which is circulation, just like that water. And you know what happens? Everything becomes young and vital and powerful again. Isn't that what you want? That's what I want. The study of haptics is really important. H-A-P-T-I-C-S. As a matter of fact, there's a Dr. Tiffany Field at the University of Miami School of Medicine, and she heads up the Touch Research Institute there. And it's you know, people that got massaged 15 minutes twice a week for a period of time increased their accuracy and speed in their work 20%. There's some really interesting things to learn about haptics. I learned haptics from a retired FBI agent. And haptics is about connecting or repelling. If I want to connect, I'm going to wrap my hand around you so that my hand covers your hand or your arm or your leg, whatever I'm working on, as if it had suction cups all over it. If I want to repel you, I'm going to push you away, or I'm going to push you away. And your touch is really important. Either you connect or you repel. So you can go on Google and look up haptics and put a little time in that and discover some things for yourself.